I'm in utter disbelief. Like, I don't even know what to say. I just got done watching episode 3 of Daredevil Born Again. The episode title is The Hollow of His Hand. And yeah, the synopsis is the trial of Hector begins. Fisk's old business associates seek to claim his vacant mantle. So, long story short, majority of this episode, almost all of it, is just centered around the trial of Hector, aka the White Tiger, and that's what we experience throughout the episode. And we just see the absolute like just hurdles you have to go through. Just being I mean in Matt's case being a DA, defense attorney, just yeah. He had to go through so many hurdles to get Hector the White Tiger um acquitted just from the charges from everything. He was found not guilty, okay? And yeah, sorry, spoilers by the way. Yeah, that's what happened, and it just I don't know. I guess we'll go to the ending, bro. I don't even know where to start. Um, I think I'll just first say I literally was like, I'm not kidding. I legit shed a tear to this episode. This third episode was so good, okay? And I did see that like a few hours before this episode came out, this tweet or whatever, a whole bunch of tweets saying the same thing that episode 2 optics from last week and episode 3, which we watched today, the hollow of his hand. Both of these were the original like 2 episodes. They were supposed to be episode like 1 and 2, kind of like that. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, these are just like filmed with the pretty much majority of them were filmed with like the old stuff in mind before the creative overhaul, essentially. So this is I'm not gonna lie, like obviously they put in reshoots probably in the episodes to fix some stuff, make it just more cohesive. But man, these episodes, man, they're really good. Like I don't know, I feel there's gonna be some people that are just like fight merchants, man. Just want to see just violence always. Like there is violence in here, don't get me wrong. But there's gonna be people that want to be like, man, I just want to see more. I don't care about this, all this dialogue. In my opinion, I love shows that have dialogue. Okay, I mean, I like Andor. I know that's pretty mixed, but it's just like, man, when you have such good writing, like the dialogue is absolutely hitting. It's just like you're so invested, man. I don't know what to say. It's just I don't know when the dialogue's hitting, man. It's I don't know. You just don't want to stop. You're just so attention, and then when you have the gut wrenching moments after, it just makes it so much better. Um, yeah, the actor who played Hector, um, I don't remember his name, but it just made me like just watching this episode throughout and just like even last week as well. I'm like, wow, he's so talented. And then this episode was centered around him, and you see his like just his acting skills. Just bro, he was on fire this episode. Like he honestly, I think he carried this episode. Honestly, his performance was absolutely killer. I just loved it, and that wasn't supposed to be a pun, by the way. No, I'm not. Yeah, that's not supposed to be a pun. But no, he like bro, his performance was insane. Like it just made me so sad throughout that episode. I was just thinking about him, like, bro, this is just, I don't know. I'm just sad. Yeah, he did an absolutely great job. And then especially when you're getting to the trial, like the courtroom sequences were so good. I loved like especially the end when he got acquitted. He was found not guilty by the jury on all 3 um charges. What was it? Yeah, it's 3 charges. Yeah, I was so happy. I honestly didn't know. I'm like this could go either way, but the white tiger revealing that was insane too. Matt just absolutely revealed. Um, yeah, Matt literally revealed that Hector um was a white tiger, and like you said, he had no choice to. He had to because of the corruption by the NYPD. Just yeah, that was insane. That one officer that whose partner got killed in the whole Hector encounter. Yeah, bro, like I don't know, that guy was just bro. That guy's getting me so annoyed. I was getting so mad. I'm like, I literally feel for Hector. I'm like, these guys, man, come on. And then the Torres guy, like, bro, that man sold. I literally got so mad. I'm like, let's go. They literally got the witness here. I should have realized. I'm like, no, that was too easy. That's too easy. I mean, in the sense that I don't know. I feel like you know what I mean. I'm like I should have known in that time. In retrospect, looking back on it now, I'm like, yeah, that was too easy. Of course, something was gonna go wrong. Of course, he was just gonna just lie under oath. Um, yeah, no, I really, yeah. The point that got me to shed a tear was when they had him acquitted. So I don't know. I'm just because you just see this happen. It's such a common thing, just like tying it back into real life. Just seeing people that didn't do anything wrong just get locked up, right? And most of the time, they don't get lucky like this. They don't get obviously not everyone's a white tiger. But even besides from that, like if he wasn't the white tiger, actually no, yeah, if he wasn't the white tiger, they wouldn't be able to use that. And that just would have been like the only reason I even like think they won this. That Hector got out was because of um the whole strategy they used of revealing that he's the white tiger, showing how good he is, all the good he does and stuff. Especially for the cops. Because then you build out there, because before they're trying to make it seem like, oh no, this guy's a cop hater. But I mean, we're gonna see more dynamic, more of a I guess relationship between cops, NYPD, and um, vigilantes later down the line with Frank Castle, the Punisher. I just thought to end the episode. But yeah, going back to the courtroom though, I was thinking it was so well written. I was so invested. It was absolutely great. Um, what else? Yeah, I really like the sequence when their Cherry has that is trying to like get Torres to the courtroom with the help of the other guy that was with him. That was well done, and they did the that typical thing you see in shows where it's like the bait and switch thing where oh no they make it seem like he's in the same vehicle as them, and then you find out when they do get blocked or whatever when the other people like corner them whatever, and they have to like open up the car whatever. Oh no, he's not there. Right? It was a very cliche type thing. I should have seen that coming. I like just before, as soon as it stopped him, and they were about to open the back of the car, the trunk or whatever, the doors, the back doors. I'm like, of the van. I'm like, yeah, they definitely did that. I'm like, I should have caught that. Should have caught that sooner. I'm like, that was way too obvious. But nonetheless, I still liked it. What else was there? Yeah, no, I don't know. Just something about it. I don't know what something about it made me really just feel for Hector. Um, yeah, I just love that. And also Charlie Cox, he just killed it. He just killed it. Especially when, bro, he was literally owning that cop. You could say in a way that the cop got under his skin, and this cop might be the reason why. Um, there might be one of the factors as to why we see him eventually, uh, go back to being Daredevil, getting back into the costume, or yeah, getting back into the costume, suit. So I don't know. But yeah, he any chance he got, he literally went and owned the cop. So that was great. Just kept on, bro. He even with the even with the other lawyer just saying like objection, and then the judge sustaining it, bro. Matt was literally going crazy. He just kept on going. I'm like, wow, dude, this guy. I'm like, bro, he's on timing right now. That's what I'm trying to say. Um, yeah, the White Tiger characters is so well done, especially with the throughout the episode. We see how they tie it in the beginning of it, where um, Matt is having that discussion at the beginning of the episode with Hector, and Hector's talking about just music, pretty much, well, specifically the sounds of his culture, and then the way that you see that tie in throughout the episode, especially right after that, you see with Fisk the music playing in the background and stuff. Just a few scenes after that, and then at the end, apparently at the end, people said there was music. Like I know there's music in that scene with Matt and his girlfriend when they're talking about Foggy. That's another thing. They tied back in the Foggy stuff that happened when he died in the first episode back here, and they're talking about the bottle. So I thought that was another cool tie. Just the way they're tying the stuff back in. This is what we like. So what I like to see, man. I love it. Um, yeah. Apparently, when I guess we'll talk about the ending now. When the White Tiger is back, he's back. Hector's back. He's back on the streets being a vigilante. And then he hears this woman scream, and he's like looking around. He's running down the alleyway. I guess he's about to go try to save her or something. And then guess what happens? Some guy just comes out of the darkness and just pops him in the head. Are you kidding me? Like, first of all, the white tiger reveal. I didn't even see that coming. I was blindsided by that. I'm like, yo, no way. And then add on to it later on at the end of the episode, bro, he just gets popped. Like, are you kidding me? Literally, White Tiger. I'm like, bro, White Tiger's so good. I'm like, he got everything's gonna go well for him. He's his life's gonna go like, he can finally live life again, man. But nah, of course, the Punisher. Well, Here's the thing. I don't actually think it was the Punisher, but we saw this guy wearing the Punisher logo, the symbol with the vest, just like the Punisher does, or just like the Punisher wears. And he was also wearing the hoodie and stuff, so you couldn't see his face. So some people can take that face value and think it's actually the Punisher, Frank Castle, but I don't think so. I think it's someone just acting, just got an imposter on our hands, man. There's an imposter among us. But yeah, I don't think that's actually Frank Castle. I don't know who it is though, but we're gonna see later on. I think there's gonna be a tie. I think this is gonna be somehow tied back to the NYPD and the whole concept of pretty much what they're gonna do, the dynamic between Frank Castle, the Punisher, and um the NYPD, because we did see the symbols on the Punisher symbol through it, like in this episode and in the last episodes, especially on the cops as well. So this has to do with something with the cops, bro. I don't know. I don't know what, even more corruption. That's another theme. Like I said, corruption. We saw how corrupted the cops were, just trying to literally hide the truth, bro. Like they just wanted to hide the truth. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. It's just yeah, nah, man. Man, they're supposed to be serving, protecting, man. Especially the, you know, I don't know. This is crazy. Okay, then. So I like that part, the corrupt cops part, and just when they get owned, that was so satisfying because everything was against Matt in this case, and he still overcame the challenge and got Hector out, man, not guilty. So I don't know, this is impressive. And also, I keep on loving the scenes where when Matt's here and they do the zoom in thing. You know what I mean? It's just fire, man. It's absolutely fire. I'm just like, and then he stops. He's like zooming in, especially that scene where Hector's heartbeat starts going near the beginning of the trial, um, and then Matt knows, oh no, Hector might have an outburst here, and that could, you know, literally like swing the case pretty much. We lose case if he outbursts like that. It's just unprofessional, whatever. Besides the point. And then yeah, because he uses powers, his like superhero, and feel, hear the heartbeat, and then he's like calming him down, and then he calms him down like that. I don't know. That was cool. It's the way it was shot as well. Everything about that. What else? I know because there wasn't much fight sequences. There wasn't much CGI, and because we didn't really see Daredevil, fight because it was mostly just in the courtroom. Um, so there wasn't as much CGI. If someone, I don't know if any of you cared about that. Um, yeah. So that was, yeah. Take that as you want. What else was there? Fisk. We do see Fisk in this episode. The counseling continues. We see that with him and Vanessa. And what else do we see? They're still having their problems, kind of. Well, not kind of. They are having their problems. To try and figure that out. What else happens? And then, oh yeah, Fisk. He was not happy. We know how his policies against vigilantes. We know his stance against them, especially as mayor now. He's trying to get the vigilantes out of here, up out of here. So the fact that the jury found him not guilty on all three counts, everything that Hector was able to just walk out like that, free, it obviously rubbed Fisk the wrong way. He was absolutely livid. And then, yeah, he's getting the BB report. I forget her name, but yeah, she's connected to, obviously, what's the name? Ben. Why am I forgetting the last name? I can't remember, but it's like you are the last name. But yeah, she's also connected to him, and then he's like to his assistant. Fisk is like to assistant, get her back, and then we see that where she's interviewing him pretty much about the whole just the outcome, the results of the White Tiger just being acquitted of all charges, and yeah, he's not happy about that. And then after that, we obviously see the Punisher, or well, I can't say the Punisher, but you know what I mean. We see the White Tiger death scene. That was just just shocking. But yeah, what else? I don't know. Yeah, we didn't see as much Fisk like compared to the other episodes. He was way less. And this episode just in general was shorter. I see right now it's 47 minutes long. It was probably what, like 43, 44, because of the credits at the end. And the intro hit today. The intro, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, I might be mistaken, but didn't they add like after they talked about after Matt talked to Hector about the music thing, we got the intro not too long after. It rolls in. And am I tripping, or am I hearing like extra like like drums or something. I don't even know what it. I don't know. I might be tripping, but I think they tied the intro back into the music thing. Like I said, music just honestly a theme throughout this episode, kind of signifying. I don't know. I'm trying to think about what it actually like a deep meaning for it right now. Because if it is true that they did put music at the end when Hector dies, when the White Tiger gets shot, then I don't know. I just like I don't know. I'm thinking about like does that mean he go like when he got shot, like the music will signify him like going like when he's dead, just visiting what was it that the island with the where he's from? Sorry, my bad. Um, where he's from, like just the cultural aspect of it, the music. That's what like was it was the music foreshadowing that he was gonna die pretty much and then be back in his happy place because that's where the music is at or where it's from. I don't know, bro. I'm probably this probably doesn't even make any sense what I'm saying right now. But if you still don't understand, um, yeah, that's great. Uh, yeah, but overall this episode, I'm probably missing something from the episode. But I just thought the court, the entire court scene stuff, everything related to it, this episode was great. Like, I don't know, is this might be I don't know. The beginning of episode one was just killer. Episode one, just in general, so good. But honestly, I think this episode actually comes very close. Two big reveals, especially, or yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want, yeah, like two big things happen in this episode. Two very big things. I love this episode. Honestly, I think this might sound crazy, but I think this is close to a 10. Okay, I'm not glazing. I'm just saying the truth. This is how I honestly feel. I love this episode. I'm gonna give this episode like a 9. You know, we'll say like a 9. Yeah, say 9. Let me know what you think down below. Hopefully I covered most of the stuff. It was mostly about the trial stuff. Um, but it was great. This is my reaction, bro. I'm still just shook by what I saw. And yeah, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think down below. I'll see you next one. Peace.